Peace Reflections. You are over here with Tarithia, and we are here for another journal entry. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button because you never want to miss out on a do-it-yourself journal entry. Okay. Now, for everyone who don't know what's going on, we are here doing our do-it-yourself shadow workbook. We are becoming our higher selves reflections. Okay. Now, in order to do that, you have to address your shadow side. You have to address that shadow work. Okay, all of the things that you have suppressed, all of the things that you said you have conquered and got over, the whole time you just literally swept them in a box. Reflection, okay? Now, with that being said, we are here to open that box up and clean it out. Reflection. So, if you missed our journal entries, definitely go to the Night School playlist tab and hit that tab, and you can find all of the journal entries. Also, you can definitely go to the Night School, check out my website, and definitely go over there for more content. Okay. Now we are wrapping up. We are wrapping up our first session of spring reflection. We're wrapping up our first session of spring, so expect the content to drop a little bit more because the last day of this session, our spring session, is April the 11th. It's April the 11th reflection. Okay, so April the 13th, I'm gonna skip that one day. April the 13th, we're gonna go head first back into session 2, and over there we're going to get more. We're gonna jump more back into the Do You Believe in Magic? But I felt like it was no point of doing that if you haven't even addressed your shadow work. You can't project energy if you haven't already healed your energy. Okay, reflection. So with that being said, let's get started. Now, our journal entry today is learning to accept the present. Reflection, learning to accept things for what they are right now. Okay, learning to accept the present. Okay, so we touched a little bit on this when in our yesterday video when we was talking about staying true to self. You have to stay true to self before you can stay true and loyal to anything else. Okay, so this is kind of a part 2. So the first entry today is accept people and situations for what they are, not what you wish. Okay. Sometimes reflections, we get insight, we get messages, we get signs. Our body even will give us signs to let us know people, places, and things aren't meant for us. Aren't meant for us. We're not supposed to be in that situation. We're not supposed to align ourselves with that energy. You just have to pay attention. But sometimes reflection throughout life, because we are in the land of illusions, we will look at people for what we wish them to be, what we want them to be, not what they really are. Because people will always show you who they really are. Just give it time, okay? People will always show you their I see your true colors shine every day. You will always see their true colors reflection. You just have to give them time and they will show. Are you going to pick up that information or are you going to accept that information? Are you going to accept them for who they really are? Or are you going to try to constantly look at them and put a mask on them and paint it to what you want it to be? Okay, that's even think about not just in relationships but friendships. People can stress themselves out and people can lose sight of self because they are trying to look at a person or a situation for what they wish it to be instead of for what it really is. Reflection. Okay, now let's go to the next journal entry. It says if it is meant to be, it will be. Reflection. That is a very true saying. If something is really meant for you, you can never miss something that was meant for you. You know how somebody, they'll feel like, damn, I missed out on that. You didn't miss out on the reflection. It wasn't meant for you. If it was meant for you to experience that, you would have experienced it. If it was meant for you and that person to be together wholeheartedly, it's going to happen. Okay. You ever heard that saying, let it go, and if it's meant to be, it'll come back? That's a very true saying. Reflection. Anything, sometimes we have to let certain people, places, and situations go. Reflection, so they can evolve. Okay, or so we can evolve, so we can align, because at that time our energy with that person, place, and situation, it couldn't have aligned. Okay, it couldn't have aligned. So when you have two energies that don't align, that's a recipe for chaos. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for arguments. That's a recipe for literally tearing self down, creating more shadow work when you just finish some shadow work. Okay, so think about it like that. You can be at a great place, one of your highest places in your life, and then there goes that shadow work that'll come in and test you just to make sure. Are you sure You sure you don't want to do some more shadow work? Are you sure you're ready to be in the vibration of happiness? Are you really sure? So that's where that shadow work comes in, reflection. Okay. Always remember, if it's meant to be, it will be. Don't let those voices, don't let that little person on the other side of that shoulder, don't let that negative energy come and tell you that you missed something. Don't let that negative energy tell you that somebody else took something that was meant for you. Nobody can take anything that was meant for you. Okay, because everything that was meant for you, it was created just for you. Always remember that, reflection. Okay, so the next entry is accept the present and manifest the future. When you are constantly thinking about the past, it's no way you can manifest. If you are constantly thinking about the past, it's no way you can manifest in the future, reflection. It's no way that you're going to be able to manifest in the future. Okay, so you have to accept the present. Accept, okay, this is the situation I'm in, this is who this person is, this is whatever the case may be, this is what it is. Okay, I'm accepting it for what it is and not what I wish it to be. Okay, so when you do that, reflection, you can manifest on the future. Okay, this is the situation I'm in, but I understand that this isn't the situation I have to stay in. There's a difference. You don't have to stay there, reflection. Okay, but you have to accept that you are there first. Okay, so the affirmation that we're going to do in the journal entry is, I am the creator of my reality. I'm the director of this movie. I'm saying action and I'm saying cut. Okay, so I am the creator of my reality. Yes, I could have created a situation right now that I'm not the happiest in, but I know, because I am the creator of this reality, I don't got to stay there. I don't have to stay there. Okay, reflection. And if I do feel like I missed something, even though we can't miss anything that is meant for us, guess what? I'm the creator of my reality. I can go and manifest other things. Okay, but if you're constantly looking in the past, thinking about what you missed, reflection, then it's hard for you to create things that are coming to you. Until next time, I